'Cause I can't tell. I'm not Chad. Hold on, if I remember correctly, you up. Trying to figure out how to show this in chat. Well, show this on stream. figure that out some other time. What to stream, what to stream. Alright, so we have Doki Doki, Colony Survival, Unturned, Sims, could finish Colonel Sanders' dating sim, but I don't know if Morty's gonna show up. That's the one thing I don't know if it will happen. Ah, why not? ILYCS Senpai. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next class starts soon. You step into the massive cooking area. The afternoon class will take place. Each student gets a oven, and all the tools and ingredients they can need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we got to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? And I'm gonna fail.
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans. You're gonna earn with your signature tiny, adorable, absolutely beautiful food creations.
Welcome, students, to Cooking Arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, pounds on Colonel Sanders.
Hey, Kearney.
Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of two? That is, me, you. If that wasn't clear enough, please, Colonel Senpai, go out with me. Want to be my partner? Aw, sure, ILYCS Senpai. I've prepared our station. Was that you as a partner? Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner. Oh my.
I lost it there.
Oh my. Two potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward. That's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want asked to be Miriam's partner? Remember correctly, Clank has always been the option. I'm sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. I already ate.
I'm not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank may not have a face. There's something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
I hate Miriam so much. Listen, I make terrible jokes, alright? But Miriam over here takes it to the fucking 11. Clank judders and my panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Though you don't know why he's showing this. As you know, they've only known each other for like 2 days. It's really weird. Looks like the two of you will be fine. Now's your time to focus on your cooking classwork.
Oh, wait, Tutu. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Make a basic dish. Divide up the steps. Your chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. Like 2 peas in a pot. 2 jackdaws and a flock. And it's just raspberry sandwich with a little bit of peanut butter. Cause you know I'm allergic to that stuff. You get the idea.
Which just your partner from Colonel Sanders. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I can't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. No! I'll get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Senpai?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sandra's heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone go over me?
No, geez, Van Dam. While you were your crushing voice on my screams, you're supposed to be taking care of our class book. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders, I'm cold beer and potatoes. He talks to me to a boiler. Take warm water. Comes to the tension to me in your bowl.
How is that?
Absolutely. We're working on support 10 instead of UA.
Actually, no. We're going to send by the struggle. We have to get no, he's out here. Don't be rude, man, Dan. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' success in first creation, working, and admiration. After all, your fight is spectacular. Sense.
Nothing does that make sense. The one thing is good. It's coming from Carmen. Mostly going really hard. Going absolutely hard. You didn't ask me that here. What is the rule? When it comes to the stream of the Colonel Sanders dating, you always go to the Colonel. This respects all fair freedom. I can go for the place of safety. Stand by.
Based on the 8,
I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Boy Senpai's natural talent or their loyalty. Being feeling proud. With the freedom. Your head's been cooking on autopilot, distracted by the drama. Already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfectly mashed cooking, plenty of butter, and fresh flavor. It's as if your natural passion led you to step so well, but your attention is elsewhere. I just want to eat. Girl Sanders extends his neck. Force the gravy. Out of which forces me around the smothered potato cake. Gravy flows down a mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Ready with the brown. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out, grab a hold of it. But he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. For that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes. You left a heaping sporkful up. You see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Senpai. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, yet beautiful face.
Bam Bam, do something, do something. Hold on, wait down, what's the bite? Not wait for the wolf put me up. One of them is, I expect a bird for you. So one more photo, better go in wherever it lands. I have to chaos rings.
Saltwater sauce. Place my battle axe forth for my supreme chef ancestors.
Something about his dish does not strike my nerves quite right. Since the octopus was washed, may have been formed in the process. So be toxic.
Too late. It's only I think I left some. Help me!
Get back over the month. Take another bite.
Disrupting in the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It appears that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inculcated him against the poisons of all kinds.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello. I just turned into Ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. Fuck Colonel Sanders out of the room. Also, yes, chat, I'm fully aware that I am rereading many things. If you have a problem with that, take that somewhere else. I'm just playing the game how I want to, alright? If this ever does go on, what's it called? YouTube? I'm not cutting any of this out, understand? Those on YouTube who end up watching this at some point, at night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes from the class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not great representation of my skills. Didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing.
Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Senpai is choking up. Cooking is obviously very important to him, a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Senpai?
Yes, Feisty Senpai.
There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. This is something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night. Never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a ton of weights. Like so many. Hoo-ha! Man, I'm ready.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may crown them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ugh!
Wait, no, you... shut up. I'm the one saying inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh, why does nobody remember me? Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
The sport.
The sport monster is here to fight up your
How dare you break me? This is how someone daunting and chef.
Be away. I haven't found a way to leave because I'm a monster. See?
Before you can assess the semantic further, this term is quite
I should take you down. No, your reign of terror. Your reign of terror.
power up.
Gone, beast! And don't you dare come back. All take down tomorrow.
I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back, he said.
Sport monster scuttles off. Special item. It's a battle axe. Here's to be a cookbook. But upon closer inspection, it's so much more.
It's Rob Schneider.
It's okay, you can laugh at that. It's a book of magic spells. There's a little chicken on the cover. You open the cover. Find a library card tucked inside. Last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle bus, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. I don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to think, but you don't have the energy to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, obstructing your life. Dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret ingredient you discovered while tasting Colonel Senpai's cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much is a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay. I know this may sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Or like him?
I know it sounds like it's moving too fast. There's something about him. I like him. Like him.
We got to talk after class.
He's kind of a sweet guy.
Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Senpai. Did you know that Colonel Senpai was the most popular kid in this high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was promoted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And he was also the convertible that he rode himself at the front of the homecoming parade. I think maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Senpai.
You and Colonel Senpai? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning trademark? You're a thing now?
We definitely had a connection yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess.
Not meant to be an implication that you and Colonel Senpai might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into you, why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Remember, you don't dare tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie is eyes light up. A secret
Ingredient?
Yeah, I said that. Secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Again, checked on my first playthrough, but check again. No. Still no echo. Miriam checks to make sure you're home before continuing.
So this summer, I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in the conical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
And he told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. And also the good stuff. This man gave me some to show me what he meant.
He said there's a powder created from super rare dried flower petals. That if I did him a big favor, I'd have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me it's not.
So I filled my suitcase with them, brought them home.
He was so nice.
He met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. And the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking. So we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he'd love to know more about
New spices. I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sandra's secret recipe. Besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone.
Please. It would mean the world to me.
No, it came from you or from Colonel Senpai. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sandra's secret? Sure, what's your best? You quickly think of a fake ingredient. I don't know. How about use eye of newt? I know it sounds like something witch's potion. What can you do?
I knew. Wow!
Her eyes light up, imagining on such a thing. You figure that you've satisfied her curiosity. She'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone. She can't quite see. That's probably not good. before you can ask her that she's definitely not Texans, Kieran Green's other people, you're interrupted. The wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. You could also call them Sakura petals, but that's fine. It's Colonel Senpai. He's arrived at school. Run to my Colonel. Decidedly the best way to show Mary how serious you and Colonel Senpai are will be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of the stallion and you ride away together. That'll show our good. Oh, Colonel. My Colonel. However, your sibling surprises the horse and rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. The darkness. You see a vision. Ooh. Spicy Senpai, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say. You forget the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, where great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Before you can continue, you suddenly wake. Oh jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. Roused you back to life with satchel secret spices, such as his natural seasoned musk. Compliment craftsmanship is horseshoe. Maybe you shouldn't be riding on a horse to school. Maybe you shouldn't be riding up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. One thing is for sure, Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse, those beautiful shoes. I really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressed into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 arch rivals, Ashley and Van are doing something really bad. Oh, wait, I completely forgot. I am so sorry, Chad. I actually somehow forgot the timer. We'll wait about 5 seconds to let it go for a sec. Ashley and Van are doing something really bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting seeds bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and peer over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Oh there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax honey?
Act like you're not interested, but try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to him. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he knows you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure if you're a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes pache.
And that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Finally get a look at what they're hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the sport monster. That's the same book that I found yesterday in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice they haven't been signing the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him. He tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
And who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, not even from a sand mixer.
No, your mother was a sand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are coming to blows. I think it must be over me. I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes like Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business, man.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the whole morning chasing the car around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I am here now. I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in its tracks, sniffs the air around you. Something has them in a trance. The scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy! Down! Off to hoppin'! That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, has snapped Sprinkle out of his trance. Wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, the study of the Declaration of Independence was a chicken, with a sign no name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You miss most of the important parts.
When you come to,
Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
well, if I see senpai,
Actually, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you sample? Duck biscuit. Because of the shape and it's baked in, you assume the duck biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. Example of his own culinary talents. Perhaps. Reach out for it. Sprinkles jumps up and bites on your cooking apron.
what kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit?
Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on you in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The sport monster? Borgo, what are you doing here?
It's not your fault, my friend. Your act of kindness has never been forgotten.
You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You don't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend. Wherever you are. Which item do you want to sample? Shimmering pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. You sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The peppers trigger an immense spice hallucination. Feels as like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Whoa. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Whoa. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through it. To fulfill the prophecy, you must feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That purple was the worst of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be
prepared.
be a timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the chart. Step up and tell them you're wrong. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Vice Senpai. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
No, student. We so don't. This is our lunchroom. Not sports in court.
Finally, a little sense. Breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
This is what I'm talking about.
Ow! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That is the original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now this is my chance to shine.
Is that a keychain on a knife? I'll be honest with you. She is a villain to the core. But she's got some eyes though. And extraordinarily busty and got a dump truck, but nice.
I will defeat you myself.
You got his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy one day. On day one. And you feel like you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water with potatoes. Think fast. The tavern runs down to a force big grind. What temperature do you boil? That's right, but how could you forgot? But how would you forgot to into the school without knowing that?
When it gets to what my toy about, and let that entice him off the motorway.
I'm going to need the seasoning of this chicken before it cooks. You don't know the Colonel Sam's recipe. Exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices is left? That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Now that you've got the basic steps going, time to elevate the craft. Let's say mine, gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Classmates are rooting for you, but actually simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child and your father told you to never forget where you came from, every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That's right, this is your shot. You're not going to miss it.
Ow!
You Try to shut out the noise in the arena and focus on the cooking. What does the sentence say? That's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it, they'll be unable to speak. Nose Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Spicy Senpai. It's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Senpai. Three spoonfuls, Sam's face blowing. What are you thinking? Put your mind back into the competition. Stradon doesn't only does dessert cooking. Which do you take?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focusing on the challenge before I'm behind?
Sorry, I forgot the question. Strange and valiant. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. The next station over, Ashley has already begun to plan the elements of a dish, colorful and complex. To make up time, toss your biscuit dough into sandwiches, which you do with crowd gas.
Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing your fellow find ILYCS in the kitchen.
Bad.
But sometimes that means sacrificing personal touch. May not have hands, but Spicy Senpai does. Good chef needs to touch the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
Oh my god. There's a euphemism in the midst of all that.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't go far by going the easy way.
When you hear everybody talking, you realize how serious your error is. Immediately you shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Spicy Senpai, no!
Then you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. Immediately crushed by its quick spinning beads. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the sandwich. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. But you often find this easy way can turn out much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. So close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And I'm here with a complete dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it would be too fair. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Spicy Senpai's injury.
See Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
I suppose you should at least tell us what you will prepare. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to the dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide range of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Spicy Senpai to do the honor. Since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream with delicate hot chocolate sauce may be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Senpai pours the hot chocolate sauce onto the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, a delicate cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry galette. Colonel Senpai seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Eternal rage.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrow to catch fire, turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrow, run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, the storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. He won't even ask for you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from that devastating loss, that run-in with the mixer, and that small fire. We should get that checked out. And fine. Can't you leave me alone? Loser. Not fit to fill your fryer. Never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I haven't always been this man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome. Successful. Motivated. Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but failed as an arbitrarian. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Lost my business partner to a gunfight. Lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm, put a bullet in my rival. He survived, for a while anywho. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie, my well-kept beard, and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. And resolved then, I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from getting the best I can give. As Colonel Sanders changes his focus, you can see something igniting inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world, make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as your moment wasn't intimate, you're interrupted by his threatening, shattering presence. Battle scarring from the night before. Prepare for the worst. It's a sparkle monster. Porco?
It is I. I know said it won't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't want to see me around anymore, but I just wanted to say I was sworn to attack you. I apologize. I know what it's like to having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Oh, thanks, Porco. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark night, can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong. In cooking school, but person under a lot of stress. I used to go to the school. Wasn't always a sport monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was golden retriever. But I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kid with a spellbook got started jamming on me. I was forever transformed.
Magic spellbook?
Precisely. I procured a copy for myself. Somewhere along the way, I lost. Find such a book. I beg of you, respect it. No pathful chef. You shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who achieve them through sorcery and gully. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there.
It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. If I see Senpai, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal fight. Can't imagine what Colonel Senpai's home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sandra's home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like he's lived such an exciting life, Colonel Senpai.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you worked on a new recipe of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish. But I've been tinkering with it, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. Not sure if I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Senpai's eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish she might be describing. I mean to pair, something spicy, something crispy. Rolls, perhaps? And I've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, keep it a secret, just for you. Veal. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Senpai. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Senpai's Lux hot hideaway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw, till just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire the taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more. He seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realizing the perfect time to do some snooping. Rather than the various items that you can look closer at, each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to turn it down to find the smell. A parchment? Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's one for who shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, sighing with a friend. They hold a chicken drumstick and appear to be cheersing them. You look closer to see this short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This must be where he keeps a secret recipe. Think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? That dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 1111, the safe opens. Inside, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared Shikimi style? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet. You find a roll of his signature's white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually let this out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, jacket. You've got to take it off. You confess. I think I'm developing feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too. But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take out the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel's in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Lacey Senpai. I honestly think this is the beginning of something beautiful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift into a slumber.
dream sequence. You waken to a beautiful morning in Colonel Senpai's hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Senpai? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the news ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdiction, it isn't even legal, but the recipe is a secret. How will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Senpai emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast that I whipped up. Meticulous. Taste Colonel Sandra's food. Takes you on a journey. When you return, he's going to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I don't know. You know, I think we make a great team. A single cheer begins to pull in the corner of his eye. He gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? What are you talking about? Me talking to you. It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The Academy of Cooking School. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning trademark, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you.
It's okay, it's just
Now that it turns out that you're fine, get you up to speed on the saga of Marion.
please no. Sure, but
You'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered with Clank, he's asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. Things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she say skydiving?
Is that's typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker.
And now I'm not sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Balled up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Senpai's house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened. Emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from the whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. After a short argument, both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from the distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp that fact. Because you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. Or you up one right away.
I'll have my squirrely with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles are a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you go pick on some of your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare to pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
They both would. Ugh, let's be honest. You've got some nerve, I see, Senpai. I suggest I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the entry from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. It doesn't Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up.
Never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Lycys Senpai. How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be fighting for this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided. But your presentation was quite impressive. What was he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Lycys Senpai. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. It's you inside, Lycys Senpai. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she is, you walk inside the quad to get some distance. And attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley. Take out the spellbook you covered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Wow, that's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something that I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know.
Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book? It weren't really powerful. I can think of one sufficient way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergencies. It says around the edges of the page. If you use this spell, that says it would erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. Scrub out Colonel Sanders. It would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else?
Not rooting in dark magic?
Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of me. Pretty good excuse to try it out. We don't do it. You take your friend's advice, put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you to all to know I feel some darky moment coming up, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of.
His little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry. Reach for some old books to give him as a snack. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gulps the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken fried rawhide.
Apologies for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world's sci-fi's like ungraded book. My advice, senpai. Were you studying something with cinnamon?
I've been seeing our lecture series about the art of cake baking. How insightful.
It's actually bringing up an important point. Thank you, Lycys Senpai, for reminding me to dust out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see,
before you can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class.
I told you to save it after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing. You haven't learned to speak Clank's language and count noises.
But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends. Did you have
Watch us find a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangle's the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. And take Jeff and Joanne with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain off a cliff for all I care. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gapes in his panels. And that loud ding stops him in his tracks. I imagine the seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out his completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. He's not entirely sure where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the class, slowly out of the room, to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakout to cast a pall over the final day of school. But that was fortunate. We mustn't be distracted for what lies ahead. The final competition showdown at challenge exam trademark. I'm still working on the title. I think you'll get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby and need a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling subtle droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could you embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone.
Our tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even the source of my frustrations is a silly boy. Okay, I'm very confused. Am I a boy in this game, or am I a girl? I don't know. This is confusing me. Because nobody refers to you like he or she or they. No, they refer to you as they, but they often refer to you by your character name. So it's hard to tell what gender the character actually is. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me, you, we're gonna cruise through this final exam and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining when rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace that feeling altogether.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Senpai Stallion and ride off into sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. A ranch big enough for both of us, whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else we meet today, tomorrow, or even this whole year. So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first person to show little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. You know the best line that I've ever heard describing how life is describing life like it's not Ferris wheel, it's the circular horse riding one. I can never remember the name of it. But life's a lot like that ride, right? You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll puke pizza, and then it ends. Right? Everybody lives their life, but at the end, everybody dies, right? So it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. You become the greatest person in the world to create a cure for cancer. It doesn't matter if you become president or, I don't know, become the most popular person in the entire world. If you don't satisfy what you want to do in your life, what's the point, right? What's the meaning to life if you don't give it that meaning? That's what life has always been meant to me. Not some. Oh, I'll go do this. Hi, Envision.
Yeah, you're all good to lurk here. Oh, quick question. Is it Hannah or is it, Fall that's here at the moment? Because I know it's a conjoined channel, so I'm just very curious as to who's here.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
I bet that Professor Dog's gonna love it. Love it up. I don't know why up's there. We were pep talking Miriam. Completely missed lunch. That's okay. Because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before exam. Thank you, Wendo. And thank you for the follow, Wendy. Very nice of you. You decide to head to the arena early to practice dish. That is the location of your final challenge. A test of will, test of courage, test of talent. Hi, Hannah. How's Hannah doing at the moment? I'm gonna burn my voice by the end of this. A chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed madman, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As you plan, you begin to run through the quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Vicy Senpai's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish come to second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, boom! The entire kitchen explodes, and everyone dies. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Sorry, I didn't notice that at first. Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Vicy Senpai, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, taking it all in. Big on into visualizing success. Looking at my station, picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and smell is slowly filling the space around. Visualizing. Huh. That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You're usually happier to share your food with anyone who's hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick when the oven timer goes off behind you. Shite. I had to tell him. Oh, okay. You got me. I'm doing a bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance. But you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie from just the smell. Not just pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell that was made with a heaping helping of TLC. The cooking show. Not your cooking. You're a terrible chef. Horrible. It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Again, sounds like a euphemism, but I'll just push through it. A moment of truth.
Wow!
Wow. This is the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got.
You step for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley prepping wildly incredibly elaborate dishes for their usual over-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. He's definitely trying to go big, going small. Bleh. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. He's trying to find a way to brew something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intense room starts to at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into an itsy bitsy pot of broth.
Best friend, Quasto pasta.
Van flexes his fractals and chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Blankets him.
5 down. Pressure point. Chicken cooking technique.
Wait, what did Frank learn to speak?
It's a singularity as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen. Put the flanks upright and will take us all.
Selfie.
Van quickly flicks plank and rolls him out the back door of the window. No, he's a square, not a cylinder. I don't know how you roll something like that out, actually. Does he, like, grab the ball and it goes... You frantically prepare your dish. You notice, as you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. She's gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide. You got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. You should take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's most certainly evil magic. Doing it the hard way. Screw who, Ashley? Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms. Gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Feisty senpai.
But
Merton's ruined. Game's over. Enjoy your night, everyone. Miriam knows this too.
I've always believed in you, Vicey Senpai, ever since we were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever.
I don't know about the forever part. Best friends, I can be that. But forever... You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spice directly into your boiling noodles.
That's the secret ingredient.
No, she doesn't know that you lied. The secret ingredient was made up. Where in the world did she get Ive Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve, the spark monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Borka? You're not here to bound me, are you?
We spark monsters are many. I think Barco had the day off. But you've conquered Steve. I hate the battle. I'd say that you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your cooking skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
Sorry, Steve, but kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster knows that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscrossing some magical items and accidentally summoning me, huh?
Yeah, I guess. You guessed it, sorta. You're here. Would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I'm always wanting to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little sport pup back in the old country.
And Fuel Sport Monster winding up to tell a very long story. Very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Sorry, I need to get another drink. Actually, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't watch. Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I'd fall asleep during scare tactics class. When I woke up,
Toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes a hint,
never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck.
and suffered a huge setback. You don't know how he's gonna win. I become Goku and start yelling from a distance. I can do this. That's what it takes. Came to win. Your hair comes from mac and cheese. Turns mac and cheese orange. As culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. Hands are shaking. My taste buds are preparing their entire life's work. Yeah, spicy senpai. You're the chosen one. You're the one. The pirate you summon immediately fades back. You interrupt my inspirational monologue. Slowly. My heart is pure. My hands are stiff. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I'll show the world my cookery. Begin to levitate off the ground. Energy coursing through your body. You don't know what this power is. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time. Which would be super useful. Because while you're powering up your chicken pot by overcooking the oven, can't be served. Wait. Got the perfect song for this. I can only play a few seconds of it. It's great. Okay, that's all not bad. You get 5 seconds of it. But don't worry, dear my society. Even if something seems setback, all is not lost. Impressed with your forte, Carl Senpai decides that you have earned this support. You're watching it, I must say, I'm very impressed. How'd you turn into Goku? Even, think about it, rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help you. As you manage to make all you manage to make mac and cheese, time's almost up. Senpai, what about the next? Oh, how do you? About the rules. Oh, the rules. It's now I follow my heart. Oh, also, there's no rules. I'd like to point that out. It literally said it 5 seconds ago. There's no rules of competition. Guy. Bill Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel revealing the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. If we combine forces, we can perform a perfect food.
Time's up, students.
The time expired, the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your teachers.
A handful of students stand tall. The class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop, quink.
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
William, will you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook. An elastic is under her heads. Oh god.
Pop, get down from there right away.
I guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought wedgie was salad.
It looks...
Ugh.
ILYCS looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your points, I must say, it's not the worst point in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second. Poinks, where did that push of Coca-Cola after?
You hear a signature whir. You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other automatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged. Well, I guess we'll figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please work your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days.
After days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. William, you step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. I would. It's so delicate. There's a teeny tiny makai I spy falling in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. There's some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself.
Sprinkle carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth, letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Someone. Would anyone like a taste? Oh, come on. Not one of those dogs who doesn't fuss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it by myself.
In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It's less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. I would. Really do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Lacey Senpai, for helping me believe in myself.
Van,
You're up next. Now describe your dish.
I made udon over egg custard and human origin shell topped with caviar.
You skewer one of the urchin with spines from a second different colored urchin type of colored type of urchin.
Yes, Sprinkles.
Bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the union, but he can't get his nose close enough to count of all the spikes. He begins to paw erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
woof woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine. Hoo-ha. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back his tongue, it's poked and prodded.
Ow, my tongue.
The professor appears to have an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't think of thing. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified.
As the stunning turn Vince could have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles but made it difficult to eat. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into disqualified for glamour.
Don't count my pee.
This is not the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk.
I know.
Yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue.
Next student.
Ashwi, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made
Orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound that bad. Too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
no, poor Ashley and her display pieces. Don't eat the food. At cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Spicy Senpai? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashwi, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. Ashwi's cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I would go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
No, you're referring to the homeless shelters. Food for the hungry is, well, eating for the hungry is not what you want in the title. See, you want more of inviting nature, not telling you that the school is incredibly broke.
I suppose you could smell it, if you absolutely insist.
But don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
This food cannot be eaten, cannot be touched. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine even if it cooked to you.
And with that, Ashley storms off, rededicating herself to being the best. But this time, without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last time you've heard me either. With this quest could seem small, I teach myself.
You and Colonel Senpai, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing it and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Someone in the room.
Just as I thought. You've seen everything in this kitchen. You give me this thing? And completely blown me away. My 49 years of wife, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, everyone passes the quest. You pass, and you definitely get a pass. And you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around, partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this? Now that the school year is complete, everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. How am I supposed to groove with this music, though? I'm more inclined to play my own music. The cafeteria has completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Yay!
DJ Hog broke in the house. Oh!
God, I can't do that. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, and also world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? See, this is what I mean. Like, she actually looks normal here. Van, also, don't let they over-accentuate his, package. Ashley actually looks normal-ish. Van still looks like a freaking freak. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committing themselves to righting the wrongs that they did when they were the villains. But come on, who can believe them? For one, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
Oh, go sit. I'll the graduation. Fully returned to school as I was.
I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, how amusing.
Now that everyone is together, it's a sport monster. He's totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the sport monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Buddy Monster.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped up talking to sport. Sorry, party monster. Dejected, the student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Mary romantically. She found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? It's Bob. He's right related to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. Crown?
Welcome back, Pop.
I know you weren't able to complete the final exam, except your diploma. We had it nailed directly to your file. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, I get it.
And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
The school and the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my secret. Oh, he's doing the whole talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this world. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? Nani?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your people, of your kind, I must return. Mary, will you please come with me?
I don't even know what to say, besides no, obviously.
I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. I'm completely blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's really clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. The portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sandys arrives. Howdy, classmates. Honestly, favorite casual outfit. Alright? Miriam's is weird. Van Van's sad for his character. Honestly, I was more expecting him to come in like with a casual suit of armor or something. You know, not Beckham having this weird emoji on his chest, alright? No, it's lame. But and then there's Ashley, who honestly I'm iffy on her character. I want to dislike her for being an absolutely terrible character. Honestly, her character model is very distracting. Yep, always back to the Colonel. Doesn't matter what it is, it's always Colonel. Just like the first day you met him. He has come prepared to feed the entire class. Or it's not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and find my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Senpai finds you singing at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Senpai? Yes, Vice Senpai. I couldn't help but wonder. Was the final exam team up purely an active strategy? Carried out by two cunning chefs? Was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this D-so-D? Colonel Sanders extends his hand out to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off from the tip of his finger. His hand, the hand of the master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted off with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a sword. Tonight they reach for you. And though our feet may be tired of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Girl Senpai, will not join me on the dance floor, in the kitchen, as my co-chef and partner, or the business and life. You guessed. Could it be? Is he really saying me together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not simple enough to open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The for real ending? Wow, this was a life-changing 3 days. Overwhelmed by everything that just happened to you, Colonel Sanders. You step outside and get some air. The quad is dark and quiet. Too quiet. You start to smell something salty. Potato, gravy, meat, and then Sport Monster appears.
Hi, ILYCS Senpai. You had some pretty sweet dance moves back there.
Wait, thank you. You weren't too shabby yourself. That moonwalk you did was pretty cool.
Oh, you noticed? I'm so embarrassed. Anyways, I had something to ask you. You see, life as a potato-like creature is difficult. I have no place to call home other than people's nightmares.
Oh, God. Oh, I have no idea.
I was wondering if I might be able to go home with you, permanently. Run out and get the paper in the morning and everything. What do you say?
Sure, why not? Hold up.
My hero. I'll be forever in your death.
The end. Seriously though, it really is this time. Two hours in, and we have done the 100%. So that should make up for the time that I was basically sitting around. Well, that I didn't turn it on. 2 hours, 15 minutes, 32.23 seconds. That was the 100% completion run on it. Oh, man. That took forever. But I had fun. This game is honestly tons and tons of fun. Highly recommend you go check it out for yourself. There is one other thing I could do, which is basically do a horrible run. But I think I should give this game a bit of a break. Considering, you know, I've streamed it for the last, what, 3 days? No, I think it's even longer than that, because I think I was playing this just before going on break too. But, hey. At least I've gotten here. So, game capture. Okay. So big question is, should I continue streaming or should I call it a night here? The big questions. Let's see, what games could I possibly stream other than Love You, Colonel Sanders? Could start Doki Doki. No, Overturn. I haven't played that on stream yet, have I? It's not the most exciting game, but it is something. Actually, I haven't visited Colonies Survival in a while. Oh, did I not change the name for this game? No, I did. Okay. Calo. Face. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Realized that the music was up that high. Game capture. Hope everyone who watched the stream enjoyed it. I had a blast today. Maybe catch you in the stream tomorrow. Bye bye.